Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery doing another quick review on a couple that I've gotten finished here lately. I've got some ZT0562 and then two are ZT0562CFs. Definitely love this little knife, very solid, great looking knife. Ever since I had one of my good repeat customers have me buff the hardware on his, I've definitely kind of kept going with it because this knife really stands out with the buffed hardware on the titanium side. So very happy with this knife, very sharp, very solid, good quality knife. Let's go ahead and take a look at these three real quick. Okay, we'll start off with the regular model of the 562. It is the G10 handles. Then we've got a nice high voltage purple background with a green and natural titanium drizzle on it. The hardware buffs up pretty nice on these. Looks really good. Pivot looks good. All the screws are done. Only on the titanium side. I don't typically buff the screws on the G10 side, but the titanium side I do hit real nicely. Looks good. Kind of went with the green and gray lanyard to match here. It is built onto the knife. You could remove it by loosening these four screws and popping it out, or you can just cut it off if you're not happy with the way the lanyard looks. Action is great on this little beauty. Adjust my light here a little bit. It's got a nice stone wash to it. LMAX steel, serial number 4744. That's just a little bit of oil there from the pivot. Not a problem with the anodizing. All three of these are really good and solid. Lockup on this one is about 40%, and we are good and centered on this one as well. Again, action is really nice on it. One more real quick run through. That drizzle looks real good. The purple is very nice and uniform on this. Again, a little bit of oil here. This one's really good, does not do many fingerprints at all. Really happy with the way this one turned out. So that is the standard 562. This one, unfortunately, the camera does not do this thing justice. This looks like a solid blue on the camera. It's got nice purple highlights shooting through it. Looks really good with the purple highlights. I'm trying to play with the light a little bit. You can kind of see it some when you go there. But like I said, in person, this thing has a lot of character with the purple highlights going through it. The hues and that kind of thing. So we went with the blue lanyard with the gray purple. Again, buffed out hardware. Nice and uniform all the way across. This one does not do a whole lot of fingerprints either. I do have a little bit of oil there, but again, that's just oil. It'll clean right off with a little Windex. This one is another one of their great carbon fibers. Been very happy with the carbon fiber from Zero Tolerance. Never had any voids or any rough spots on any of the knives that I've worked on for Zero Tolerance. As far as their carbon fiber goes, definitely good quality stuff. Let's see. Okay, this one is 7932. Lockup on that one again is probably right about 40%. And we are good and centered there. So that one looks good. And again, action is really good on that knife. And then this one, we have a real nice green. Looks good with that buffed out hardware again. Carbon fiber, just like The last one, good quality. Threw an OD green and black lanyard on this one. Didn't want to go too light green because light green is a little on the girly side sometimes. Everything buffed out really nicely. Nice even color on this one. Real happy with that buffed out hardware as well. Again, action is flawless on these. I did buff the pivot on that side, but not the screws. Action's great. This one's about 50% on the lockup, maybe 55. And we are just about perfect there. I can probably adjust that over just a tad bit and we'll be good to go. So these are 3 nice little 560s that I just turned out. We are getting ready for the Pasadena Knife Expo here on March 12th and 13th. So I'm kind of bulking up on the things we've got in stock. All of these are also up for sale at www.jdcutlery.com. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.